What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with me, your boy Iggy. Today, we start things off in front of the moss farm because, like always, it would appear it has broken again. So we need to get this fixed up. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to turn it off to start. And we're going to drop down here, and we're just going to go ahead and pull out all of this cobblestone. Like so. And then we can come back over here. Click that back on so it starts making the stone again. We'll just keep getting rid of the cobblestone because it can't get pushed by the pistons. We'll go ahead and knock all this out. Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal with this particular farm is, but whenever it goes out of like render distance for too long, or you like deload the chunks, it can break it and cause the cobblestone to form, which kind of screws up the whole farm here. So I think we should be good to go. Just gotta wait for that little bit to fill in right there. And then I think we actually are going to need to get rid of that block. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll sit here and watch just to make sure that it does what it's supposed to do and does not break again. All right, we're looking good. We just gotta wait for these to get broken here. Perfect. All right. That's good, and that will continue our bone meal supply, which not doing too bad. Guess we can go throw some of this moss into the hopper over here. So we'll just dump all this in there because we're already pretty stocked up on most things. A little short on bushes, but that's okay. Next up, I figured we would go into our wool and honey farm and check out how we're doing on the honeycomb and the honey bottles. I've only come over here once so far, and we're not doing too bad. So let's go ahead and pull all these out. Check the honeycomb. Not too bad. Definitely coming along. Go ahead and just make all of these into some honey blocks. And then we can go ahead and throw those back in. Throw these back in. Almost a full stack. Not too shabby. And then we'll run upstairs and refill our dispensers with some more of the honey bottles so that can continue to run. Really loving this design because you do not need to completely pack all of the various dispensers full of the bottles because it passes them through. So even if they're empty or full, it'll pull the full ones out, and then the empty ones will just continue to cycle around. So you don't need to make hundreds and hundreds of glass bottles for no reason. But that being done, I figured while we were over here, we would go ahead and grab some of this iron because we are going to need it for the project that I've got planned today. So I'm going to head back to the main starter base, grab some things from the storage room so we can get started on today's project. So, we'll see you, Jeff. Alrighty, so for today's project, I think we're going to start off in the attic of our first townhouse here. We're just going to run all the way up. As you can see, I've got some of my storage down there. But if we run all the way up to the top of this thing, I think this is going to be a great place for us to put our lava farm. So I'm thinking right up here is where it's going to go. We'll probably pull these blocks out so that we can get the lava placed. So I guess if we did it up on that block right there and then had the dripstone on this one right here and the lava along that row, we should be pretty good. So we're just going to knock these out right here. Ooh, that's going to be a little finicky with the lava trying to flow out because of this window right here. All right, well, you know what? Crap. Well, I guess we'll grab our ceiling or our roof blocks for the time being. You know what? Maybe we'll bring it down one. So I'm just going to go ahead and... All right, I need to fix that, and then we're actually going to go ahead and place the glass right there, the dripstone right there, and the lava right there. So let me go fix the ceiling, and then we'll come back in here, and we'll get started on the farm. Looking forward to it. So we are going to need these out, I believe, and then that should allow me to sleep, and then go out there and fix that. So we're just going to sleep here real quick. For some reason, it gave me the beacon achievements when I first logged on today, which I thought was kind of strange, but whatever. All right, so let's see. Up, go out, flip around. And then we'll just go ahead and place these back. And then see if I can... Oh, okay, it's going to be... There we go. Okay, so let's see. We need to grab our shulker box with all of our supplies. I've got quite a few buckets of lava here. It might not be quite enough to do the whole row like I'm thinking, but that's okay. As it farms up some more, we can go ahead and gather it and fill in the rest. So I think what we're going to start by doing is we're going to pull all these out. And like I said, I do have fire spread off on this world, so we don't need to worry about the ceiling catching on fire. If you don't have fire spread turned off, then I would not recommend that you put lava directly next to the wood. But I'm going to go ahead and grab our glass, and that can go all the way along this line right here. Perfect. Now we can go ahead and take that torch out. We're not going to be needing that. And then along the bottom, we will just put our dripstone all the way across like so. And then, ooh, see, the only thing that I'm worried about is, do we need to have a full blocks gap in between? I think I would actually like a full blocks gap in between. So I guess we are going to move it up by one. So let me get all this torn out and get that put in, and then we will rejoin back up and have a gander at it. So give me just a second. Okay, so we're going to put it right there so we're not messing with the window. We're going to place all of these blocks back. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull these ones right here out, which should make it a little easier for us to fill this. We're just going to come along, tear all of these guys out. Perfect. All right. Can we get back up there and get our blocks? Oh my God. Scaffolding's pissing me off today. All right, you know what? That's fine. So let's grab our dripstone, which we're going to need, and we're just going to go ahead and place that all along right there. We should be good to go. You know what? Let's run and grab those blocks real quick before they despawn, because we're not going to want to spend the extra time to go back and have to grab those. Let's see if we can... Oh, it's just not cooperating with me today. All right. That's fine. This is fine. I really want those. Okay, I'm going to go outside, grab the blocks real quick, because I don't feel like running all the way back to the storage room to grab some more. So give me just a moment to grab those, and then we will keep on keeping on here. All right, perfect. So now that we've got this, we can go ahead and grab our pointed dripstone. We'll just go ahead and put that all along the bottom here. And then we're going to put our cauldrons along a line right there. So we're going to have to get our crafting bench. And then, let's see, how many do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alrighty, so we're going to need to go ahead and, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those, get those, put that back. All right. And we can just set up our line of cauldrons here. Perfect. And then this will actually give us quite a bit of storage behind that we can go ahead and put all of our lava buckets in as we collect them. So what we'll probably do is put like some barrels, either barrels, or we could do double chest. Probably barrels, because it's not an entity, so it won't cause as much lag. So we'll have to go and grab those, but in the meantime, let's get our lava out here so we can get this thing started so it can actually be running while we're going and doing the other things like getting the storage that we need for these. So just going to come up here, and like I said, make sure you don't have fire spread on if you're doing this. We're just going to go ahead and place our lava buckets in all of these. Okay, why are these ones running and some of these are not dripping? That's a little bit weird. I'm a little concerned about that, but let's just go ahead and, so let's see, is that a source? Okay, so that one next to it's a source. That one's a source. Okay, what is going on with these two? Is it this one right here that needs it? I think it might be. Let's see if we can't. There we go. Okay, perfect. So I missed that one. There. There. One there. And one there. Oh, look at that. We've already got 2 cauldrons full. Perfect. That will give us some more that we can use to go back up and fill the other ones. This thing's already working. That's fantastic. Let's come up. Grab our last 2 lava buckets. Place one there. And one there. And we should be complete all the way down. So now we can go ahead and put these back. Perfect. All right, so now we have a fully functioning lava farm. I'm just going to go and grab some wood so we can get some barrels in here for storage. So that way, as we collect the buckets of lava, we can go ahead and just chuck them into the barrels and we'll have a nice supply. We'll actually probably get a couple with the buckets to store a bunch of extra empty buckets. So whenever we come in here, we can harvest it up. So I'm going to go grab that stuff real quick and then I'll meet right back up with you. Alrighty, so back here at the lava farm, and I've got some barrels, and we're just going to go ahead and just fill up this little gap right here with all of our barrels. It looks like we're going to need to make a few more. It's no big deal. Let's see, let's do that. And we'll take half of those. That. And that, because you can never have too many barrels. Whoop. Fill all this back in. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. Just enough. Alrighty. I believe that one should be centered, which means we can go ahead and grab our shulker box, which, spoilers, has some stuff in for the next project, which you will see momentarily. But that means we can go ahead and we can just grab some of the lava that's ready here. And we'll just start by throwing that in the bottom right bucket. And then over here in the middle bucket, we'll throw our empty buckets. We'll grab some more of the iron. We'll break all that back down into actual iron, make it all into buckets, which we'll go ahead and toss in here. And we will make some more buckets, because you can never have too many buckets. Perfect. And then how many more iron do I have? Enough for 13 more buckets. Not too shabby. All right. We've got a good supply of buckets in there, so every time that we come in, we can just harvest up our lava. And then we can start storing it down here at the end, so that way when we come up the stairs, it's easy to get to. But yeah, there we go. We have a lava farm. So next up on the agenda is I'm debating if I want to put it up here or down a floor. I'm thinking down a floor because this is going to be somewhat of a... what's the word? Space occupying build. And that is going to be a seapickle farm. And this farm that I'm using is fully automatic. It is a design by XB Crafted from his recent Hermitcraft Season 9 series. And I will be putting a link to it in the description down below. So if you want to build it yourself, you can do that. So give me just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing set up. I'm not going to do a step-by-step tutorial for the build because I don't want to take away from XB Crafted's views, but I'm going to get it chucked in here and then we will come and have a look at how it works. So give me just a moment, join back up with you, and we'll have a sea pickle farm, which would be great for decorations because sea pickles make great cups and, you know, for ponds, all kinds of good stuff. So give me just a moment, join back up with you, and we'll see what we've got. Alrighty, so got the sea pickle farm all finished up. It's a pretty small footprint. These extra blocks right here, little stairs on the side, are not necessary, and neither are is the chest and the hoppers. You can just straight up fill the dispensers yourself right there. I did test it and just running it for a few seconds. So we've got a stack and a quarter of a stack of the sea pickles already. But basically, the way that it works is you've got a couple observers right there that when you turn on the lever, it will push the observer, make a continuous little back and forth between the 2 observers on this side, which will power the 2 dispensers. bone mealing the sea pickles right there. Over here, this coral block will get retracted by that sticky piston right there. So when you flick it on, the sea pickles, I've got the sounds turned off, but the sea pickles will get bone mealed. The block will slide back and forth here, as you can see, like right there. And then all of these sea pickles will be collected in the hopper minecart and drop down into the chest right here. So we can go ahead and turn that off. And yeah, we're already almost at 2 stacks. So super effective farm. Thanks to XB Crafted again for this design, because this thing is fantastic. It's a lot more compact, more lossless, and uses a lot less materials than a lot of the other sea pickle farms that I have seen. And it's nice because you can just flick it on and walk away, and it will do its own thing. If you wanted to hook this up to a moss farm, you could have it, you know, self-sufficient and providing bone meal for itself. That is completely up to you, but, you know, I'm not going to be leaving this thing running all the time, so I don't have an issue coming and just chucking some bone meal in the chest up there and having it go to the 2 dispensers and filling it up that way. So that being said, we'll go up here and take another check on our lava farm. As I've been building the farm, I've been clearing this thing out and putting the lava buckets in our barrel right there. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for today's episode. We got the 2 farms in, the lava and the sea pickles, which will be very helpful in the future. This is just kind of nice to have running in the background. If we ever need lava, we can come up, just grab it from the buckets, and not have to worry about the nether. So very nice. But yeah, like I said, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Check out all my links in the description below, as well as the tutorial for the sea pickle farm that we did down here. Like I said, that is by XB Crafted. Great farm. Highly recommend it. But yeah, so I guess that'll do it. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video.